Hello, I'm Peter Williams and I'm one of the property solicitors here at Thackeray Williams. Just wanted to speak to you about bridging finance because that is one of our areas of expertise. A lot of people don't know what bridging finance is, so I thought I'd shed some light on this today. So a bridging loan is a short-term mortgage. It doesn't normally last much longer than a year, and you don't normally make any repayments during the course of the term, but instead all the interest that accrues as well as the repayment of the capital sum, that is all repayable at the end of the term. So people would often consider bridging finance if they are desperate to purchase another property and they haven't got time to sell their existing property. So this could be, for example, if someone owns a property that's in a bad state of repair, or they are desperate to buy another property because it's an investment they can't turn down. People may also consider bridging finance if their existing property is in a very bad state of repair, or it might not be inhabitable, and they need to spend a lot of money in the short term carrying out work to the property to either to make it mortgageable or marketable so that they can sell it quickly. So the other advantage to getting a bridging loan is that they are much more flexible in terms of processing applications. So a lot of mortgage lenders are very strict with their requirements. They want the property to be in marketable condition at all times, so that if they need to repossess it, they can do so quickly. Whereas a bridging finance provider, they may be happy to accept a property that's in a bad state of repair. Similarly, if there are problems with legal documents, you can sometimes face difficulty if you apply to a mainstream lender, but the bridging finance lenders may be prepared to take a view on some of the legal issues. So perhaps during the course of your bridging finance term, you can speak to a solicitor and put right as many of these problems as possible. Now, the disadvantage of a bridging loan, of course, is that it's quite risky. So it certainly isn't for everyone, and it's very important you speak to an IFA prior to applying for a bridging loan. And if you have any questions at all during the process of drawing down the bridging loan, you should speak to your IFA as often as you need to make sure you're comfortable about it. So it really isn't suitable for everyone. One of the main problems normally with bridging loans is that the interest each month, even though you don't pay it at the time, is normally quite a bit higher than with a mainstream mortgage. There's also, of course, a risk that if you are hoping to sell another property during the bridging finance year, you may find that you're disappointed and you haven't been able to sell the property and you've still got to pay off the bridging loan. Or it might be that you're doing building work and the building work has been more complex or more costly than you anticipated, or it's taken much longer, and again you are required to pay off the bridging loan. So it is a case of weighing up the pros and cons of it. From a legal perspective, our role is to make sure that you can draw down the loan as quickly and efficiently as possible. So from a legal perspective, it's a little bit like selling a property. So the bridging lender normally instructs their own solicitor, and so they raise a large number of legal inquiries, and our role is to satisfy these inquiries as quickly as possible. And if they require any documents or any changes to the title deeds, it's important that we can rectify these as quickly as possible, so that you can draw down your cash quickly, because it's very important to have the money quickly. It's normally quite an urgent matter, a bridging loan. So if you have any queries at all about the process of drawing down bridging finance or what it involves, then do by all means give us a call, and we'll be more than happy to speak to you. Many thanks indeed.